Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Jim Wink Arena, one of the most anticipated games of the entire season. It's about to get underway. Brandon Worth, Brody Kaiser, the dynamic duo on the mics for you today. And, Brody, we're just going to have fun tonight like all of these players. We got Team Red and Team White mixed with men's and women's Ferris State basketball players. And, of course, the real show, the Area 5 Special Olympians, looking to put on a pretty good show here tonight in the building.
Heart-to-heart, hand-in-hand basketball is one of the most fun events on the calendar all year round. Brandon holds a special place in both of our hearts, of course, being from the sports communication program, putting this event on for a couple of years. And I got to say, you know, this is one of those dates that when we find out on the schedule, all right, the busy athletic schedule, when this date is, it's circled on my calendar because it's like, that's the day. That's the night that all the fun stuff happens. I'm super excited to be a part of it once again. And it's just incredible each and every year to come out here and watch these athletes compete at a high level and put on a great performance in Jim Wink Arena.
It's going to be an electric factory here in the building, as my partner in crime would once say. It's already a pretty packed house here behind us. You guys obviously can't see the fans right now because you're watching the warm-ups taking place right down here at courtside. We will get you, obviously, into the game action shortly. We got about 10 minutes of warm-up time. All of our great long-range shooters getting dialed in from deep as well. As you see some form shooting. I mean, this is not just an exhibition, Brody. I mean, it might be a cross-sport, little collaboration, a little bit of maybe a metaphor, but this kind of feels like the Super Bowl for both of these teams. And trust me when we say this, these coaches want to win this game almost more than a national championship.
Yes.
It really feels like it some years.
Yes, absolutely. And the players do too. They come out here, they're not just playing a basketball game, okay? They come out here to win a basketball game. There's high-level competition. There's battling going on both sides of the floor. Defense, we've seen some full-court pressure in years past, right, as teams are trying to come back down the stretch. I believe it was 2 years ago that we were treated to a one-point game at the very end and a buzzer-beater attempt that fell just a little bit short. So these are competitive games, right? And these teams come out here, these players come out here, they want to walk off this floor the champion of this game, and that's what we're going to see as we just saw a half-court shot get knocked down right at the Bulldog logo. I mean, this is peak basketball performance, Brandon. This is what you want to see in April when you step on the hardwood.
I mean, you train year-round for this game. That's how it feels. It's got the big stage to it. The lights obviously couldn't be brighter for these guys, and especially for myself personally, I had a chance to talk to Nick Borders yesterday. Ready to go. He's been a household name in this game. How is he going to play today, especially for Team Red and his teammates? But, I mean, Team White's ready for a vengeance after last year. They're going to be ready to rock and roll. And we're going to have a fun night for you here. We appreciate all of those tuning in. Ferris Athletics on YouTube. We'll have the stream for you all evening long. And just because we have the basketball game doesn't mean we can't have further entertainment along to it. We're going to have a dunk contest going to be later on happening at halftime. And I looked at some of the names. I don't think I was supposed to know, but I got a sneak peek at some of the names that are participating. Man, oh man, they have a deep bag of dunks, and we're going to be treated to an absolute spectacular dunk contest at halftime. These guys are ready for it, and especially considering the season, they don't get a chance to throw down these kind of dunks, so you know they're waiting for this moment to let it loose.
Oh, they're itching. You know that they're itching. I want to go back to Nick Borders for just a second, right, because he missed a few shots in last year's game that if you asked him afterwards, he'd probably be a little upset with himself, but hey, Steph Curry has some off nights, right? So Nick Borders, I can promise you right now, is going to come out here tonight fire, and he's going to be ready to go. But Brandon, let's not forget, okay, we're treated to great basketball, we're treated to a great dunk contest and a great show, but all of this in support of Area 5 Special Olympics. The SportsCom program does an amazing job teaming up with athletics to put this event on. You have chances to donate to Area 5 Special Olympics, and that's really what it's all about. It's the experience first and foremost, but it's also about the coming together of the Big Rapids and the Area 5 communities and putting on a great event and fundraising for Area 5 Special Olympics. Such an amazing cause and a privilege to be a part of.
It's fantastic. So we encourage those that are watching online, do us a favor, share this stream. And it's not, of course, so that we can hear more people talk and hear about us talking. Like, that's not the point of it. We want more people to know this game's going on and what it's supporting, so these guys, these athletes, spectacular athletes, compete across the area, the state, and even the country, right? They need your help, whether it's cost for travel, food, expenses. They want to compete at the highest level, just like our Bulldogs here in this arena. So do us a favor, share this stream, get people aware of this game, and let's get donating for Area 5 Special Olympics. It's what this game's all about, and that's why people are showing up. I'm seeing so many signs across that are ready to get this thing underway, and we still got 5 more minutes to do it. I'll tell you what here, Brody, we look at the scouting report. We already mentioned one of the top names in Nick Borders, but do not sleep on Josh Beitelman. This guy can fill it. He's got the outside shot. He can sneak inside the paint and score it as well. He'll be one to watch, especially on the other side to counter for Team White.
Yeah, absolutely. Another guy that's impressed over the past couple of years is LT Turner on the same team as Nick Borders. A nice little 1-2 punch, little inside-out type of game where LT Turner can get inside, drive the lane, and kick to Nick Borders for 3. So watch out for that combination. And on the other side, on the other team, yeah, you mentioned Josh Beitelman and his ability to stretch the floor as sort of a bigger 3-type guard, stretch wing type of player. Excellent player for them, and certainly someone that's going to be circled on the scouting report for Kurt Westendorp.
It's going to be very exciting, and I'm going to keep my eye over on the White sideline for number 54, Hunter Graham. I love Hunter Graham, and it's because of the fact he is a Reed City Coyote along like myself. Jump shot fall way too many times, whether it's in middle school lunch class, whether it's high school at halftime, this guy can fill it from the outside. So we'll see what these guys have in store. And obviously the scouting report, we haven't even talked about the women's and men's players. And you know what? We talk about them a lot, and they're going to provide a lot for these teams, but there's one thing for sure. They're looking to provide the experience for these Area 5 Olympians. They're going to score a lot of the points tonight, assuming these coaches, that's the game plan. We've seen it get competitive. We've seen full court press. We've seen triangle and 2. The whole playbook is wide open, and so it's going to be a very exciting night of basketball. We got about 4 minutes and underway, and obviously, Brody, you mentioned it earlier on, sports communication, you'll see them walking around in the red shirts with the heart on the front. They're the ones putting this together. It's a whole student class of also seniors and juniors putting this all together, the operations, the media side, the marketing side, all the logistics. They're doing it for a class project for their occupation later in life. So it's pretty sweet that they're able to put this all together and learn the experience along the way too.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of have an idea about what goes into putting an event on from the outside looking in. Right, and you're the ones planning, and all of a sudden you're like, oh no, we're a month out and we still have this amount of things to do, right? And you start to feel that panic set in a little bit. Brandon, you as well going through the program. But once you're in that situation and putting that event on, it's so much different than just coming to an athletic game and watching a basketball. You have much more of an appreciation of what it takes to put on an event and run something like this. So huge shout out to the sports comm students, and hopefully, you know, we left a decent time there that we left them a solid foundation to build off of.
These guys are certainly going to hoop, and that's the most important thing about it. But obviously, congrats to the sports communication program, because they got us to a game. We're going to play a game in 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and that is all that matters. The trash talking has already begun with the officials that are already on hand, so you know this thing's going to get intense real quick, and we love to see that. Of course, we'll go through the Special Olympics athlete oath as well as the national anthem before we get this thing underway. Great singing of the national anthem. You guys are certainly going to enjoy that. We got the festivities at halftime. We mentioned our dunk contest with some featured judges. I've seen quite a few community townsmen around the way.
Yep.
Mayor Fred Gunther's here as well.
It's good stuff, man.
President Dr. Bill Pink is here. Athletic Director Steve Brocklebank. We've seen quite a few. I've seen some high school basketball coaches are here looking to see the scout of the night's game. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a fun show, and we can't wait to get these guys the spotlight and let them hoop one more time. It's going to be really fun. We really want to make sure that you guys know that we can donate to Special Olympics. You can visit our website, find out more information about Area 5, and be able to understand how to give back and donate your time, because it is well needed for all of our crews here. It's going to be a really great night of basketball. Bold predictions, Brody. Let's get right to it, because obviously the people want to know who we're taking in this game, because, of course, the number one thing they're going to be thinking is what do the analysts have to pick for a game like this. But who are you taking tonight? I know it's a really even split, Team Red, Team White. Who you got tonight?
Well, I'll start with my hot take. My hot take is that one of our officials, Zach Roach, is going to have a few pretty bad calls. So tomorrow in noon ball, I'll have to take that out on him. You know, make sure he understands a little bit better how to blow the whistle. No, but I think Kurt Westendorp's squad, that's my choice to win it. I like the Bulldogs, the red team. You know, the experience that we talked about with some of the and also that 1-2 punch of LT Turner and Nick Borders. I like the ability to dribble drive. I like the ability to kick and knock down some threes. I'm not saying that the other squad can't do it, but I think Kurt Westendorp's team will squeak a win out here in the end. But it's going to be close, Brandon. I would love to see another buzzer beater opportunity like we saw a couple years ago. That's just good basketball. It's good entertainment. And that's what the fans love to see. So I expect it to be close, but I will take the red squad.
Okay, I'll go on the contrary. I like the Scrappy Dogs in white tonight. Obviously, I mentioned the outside shooting, right? You see Josh Feidelman that can score inside. Hunter Graham can score it as well. Matt Schlarf, major sleeper. Can't wait to see what he does tonight. But I really think this fight I think they can get the job done. I think Kenzie Bowers and Mallory McCartney can will this team to victory. I'm excited for what's going to be happening here tonight. We are moments away from our national anthem here in-house on court level as both teams huddle up one more time before we do battle here tonight in the Special Olympics Area 5 Unified Basketball game here in Jim Wink Arena. It's the Scrappy Dogs and the Bulldogs in the ultimate showdown for a great cause, Area 5 Special Olympics. We will step aside. We'll be back with the game action after our national anthem and Special Olympics oath right here on Ferris Athletics on YouTube. Well, here we go, folks. It's that time. Time to hoop for a great cause. The Scrappy Dogs and Bulldogs. Team Red and Team White here in Jim Wink Arena tonight. We got a great game here for you, and I just can't wait, Brody, to see these Special Olympians on the floor. Zach Roach and Kyle Wells are our officials today, and I don't envy their job. They're going to have a lot of pressure on their shoulders here tonight.
Yeah, they certainly will, and like I said earlier, might have to take it out on Zach a little bit tomorrow in noon ball if need be the case. But, Brandon, one thing I will say, you know, I talked a lot about my pick being the red team to win this game. Keep your eye on number 10, Jenny Willison, for the white squad, all right? That's a player who can really take over a game if need be. And although I'm not picking in favor of her team to win the game for my choice tonight, that's one to watch out for. We will be calling her name a lot. I can almost guarantee that. And this is just exciting stuff, right? Like, this is what basketball fans want to see, is competitive ball on this court. We saw it so much this season with the Ferris State men's and women's squads taking on the GLIAC, and we're about to see another great game tonight.
Players now as coaches, coaches now as players. It's all on the table here tonight. Opening tip, and it takes 2 tries for the tallest men on the floor, and we're finally underway. Nick Borders will bring it across here for Team Red to get us started this evening. Open look potentially from downtown.
Ooh.
Off the back of the backboard. Just a little bit too strong that time off the fingertips of Schlarm.
Tried to hit the backboard, and unfortunately, first possession, Brandon Bank is not open, but that's a look that they'll take all night long.
Feidelman is blocked there on the block. Nick Borders got a hand up. Now here's the 7-footer bringing the ball down the floor here in Clowerbout. Borders thinks about it. The brother shading heavily in Clowerbout, and a foul is called.
Yeah, I mean, Bingham's not going to like that one going against him, and it's the right call. Borders gets in there, drives baseline, nice sidestep to get into the painted area. Bingham just restricts his motion going upwards. He'll shoot 2.
So Borders will go to the line here. Chance for the first points here of the night. Both teams will fill in the free throw line hashes, alternating colors all the way up into that charity stripe, just about 18 feet away. Borders on the way, off the back heel, no good. It'll be interesting as well. The strategy of subbing will be very imperative tonight. These players are going to be hustling all over the place. Borders off the front of the iron, no good. He goes 0 for 2 at the stripe. And now Team White with an opportunity. Brandon Clower about to bring it across.
Unable to convert at the charity stripe, but that's what you want to see, right, is Nick Borders getting inside. We know he can shoot the 3. Let's see him get inside. Shots on the way, little long. And Clairbout pulls it down on the weak side.
Feidelman got his look at that mid-range. He loves to throw up. Trouble for Clowerbout. Maybe that's why he's under the cylinder instead of bringing the ball across.
Good
they
pass
got it
ahead.
either way. Great look for Borders. Dribbling inside of the rim.
Again, and he finishes it. Nice move by Borders. That weak side help a little bit late getting over once again. He drew the foul last time. This time he puts it in the bucket.
So just like our scouting report, Borders is on the board first here in this ball game. 2 minutes gone, just a 2-0 score so far. Coach McCartney wants Brandon Clairbout to shoot the basketball. He's being a little bit selfless here, trying to find someone off the hands of Feidelman. Now to Mikkel Bingham, back to Feidelman. The mid-range just missed it off the short iron to the right.
So rebounding presence for Mallory McCartney's squad. We'll see if that picks up. Good pass ahead. And Worth not able to take the shot, leaves it off. Borders gets the friendly roll. He's got the first 4.
A dime from Alyssa Worth to Nick Borders makes it a 4-0 game. She might be a 5, but has got that point guard passing. Down low for Mikkel Bingham. And it's the 2 men's squads getting together for the first score for the Scrappy Dogs.
Yeah, Brandon just beat his brother Nate to the baseline. That's a little bit slow recovery from Nate. On the red side, leads to an easy look right at the rim.
And knowing those 2 brothers, they're not going to take this competition lightly. There's going to be some trash talk in the dorm when it's all said and done. In and go the other way now, running all the way outside. The referee is stiff-arming the players. Looks underneath, and just a bit too long. Offensive rebound, though, Brody. You talked about it. Looks like Jenny's going to get another look at it. On the way.
Attempt. Oh, too strong, and Nate finally clears the board as we've got a whistle, and we'll have a substitution timeout.
Round of applause for the first shift. We'll see second shifts come on for both teams. A full hockey line change, if you will. All 5 aside will be replaced for both these teams.
Yeah, Jeannie gets huge high five. She wasn't able to score the basket, Brandon, but she got a couple of good looks at it. Got right into the paint. That's what you need to do.
We might have to measure that rim. I don't know. It looks like it could be potentially maybe an inch too much on the cylinder. We'll have to wait and see. And if Ginny can get into the bucket after a couple good looks. Team Red's going to bring it down. Open on the block. We'll see if Mina looks that way. Does so on the opposite block. Trying a high arcing jump shot. No offensive rebound for Team Red. Not able to score the first time, and Team White pulls down the miss.
Good job by Team White getting in there, boxing out, trying to put some pressure on the far side. Coach McCartney wants a foul, and she's not going to get it. They'll actually say it stays with Team White, though. So keeps the ball as they look to push forward, and Owen Hardy will set up the offense.
Trying to get this one inbounds. It goes off of it. Steal. Now Owen's going to press the issue. Cole looks across. Pass over for Mia Riley, the sharpshooter. Looks to pass, trying to find somebody up top. Nice pass inside. Just missed it on the jump shot. A clean look on the way, and Team Red not able to connect. Steal towards half court, trying to go behind the back, and she's ripped. Teammate to teammate, friendly fire, but wearing opposite jerseys tonight. Looking underneath, a steal going the other way through. Dribble her way through. Look at this dribbling display.
Alert!
Oh!
Put back try, take 2 off the glass, little long.
Just not able to score it. All the work, but not rewarded. Team Red gets the rebound.
Well, they got to look up. They've got the fast break on. They don't see it just yet, and they'll slow things down. Good job by White to get back after a little bit slow through the half court.
Unfortunate for Fowler. Went coast to coast. 2 clean looks, but not able to get it to drop. Team Red will set up the offense. Long range mid shot, not on the way and won't go through. Hardy pulls down the miss. Vickers tries to pick his pocket again. Cole is pestering Owen quite a bit so far in this contest.
Good D.
Looking for the pass over the top. Gets it to Skurbeek. She surveys. Looks over for Clark. Just missed that one. Hardy saves it maybe. No, and Coach Westendorf may or may not have paid an official for that one to go the other way.
Yeah, it looked like Hardy had a chance to save it, let up just a little bit before he went crashing into the bench, you know. Sometimes you got to put your body on the line, Brandon, and the red team will get the benefit of that one, bring it the other way.
This is Rick Mateer going to set up the offense for Team Red, surveying around, trying to find that shot. Pass. He might take it. He's looking for a pass here. Fires!
Oh!
Just short. Looked clean on the way up. This one thrown up.
Look.
Oh, just missed it. The bank just closed not too long ago. Denies a good-looking jump shot for Team Red and Tyler Schleppler. Hardy, great feed underneath. Fowler, another try, not able to finish it now. 3 good looks, just haven't gotten the bounces her way thus far.
Yeah, you'd love to see Hardy hit her in stride. Pass was a touch behind her. She had to gather, couldn't just take her momentum right up, but still, she's getting good looks at the rim, Brandon.
This one going out of bounds, and we got a slew of subs waiting on both sides of the table, so we'll see a line change either way here for both teams. So far, a very competitive 4-2 basketball game. We didn't necessarily say if it was one possession, if it was going to be 90-87 or 20-17. It could be just that kind of a ball game. Defense might win. Here
Here's
comes Hunter Graham.
Here's the hustle.
Shot out of a cannon.
Good hands.
Look
good
at the hustle.
Laid it all on the line, and Coach McCartney is furious. Boy, Brandon, you'd love to see the effort there from Hunter Graham rewarded a little bit more. Looked like LT turned, but he cleans it up, and now he'll lead the offense.
Look at this matchup. Full court, man-to-man. Turner trying to get away from Graham. Does. Floater.
Lefty!
Yes!
Got it to fall.
How about that? Coast to coast as an answer for LT Turner.
Well, I talked a lot about his ability to get in the lane, Brandon, but he just surprised right there. Finishes with the left hand. Little Aaron Henry-esque from the old Michigan State days.
Love those throwbacks. Back
Good
over
look.
for
That's
Graham.
his shot.
Trying to back his wing in. Looks and
That's
fires.
his shot.
Just short. Schultz on the offensive glass. Back for Graham.
Good
Great
pass.
pass. Davis.
Oh.
Just short. Clean look for the mid-range. Team White has gotten some great looks. Just haven't fell just yet. Turner wants the basketball. Wants to go to the rim. Trying to size up against Davis. Looks to go towards the baseline. He wants a long ball. Just missed it strong. Grace Lyons on the rebound. gets it underneath. Quick one on the way, just short that time from Christopher Carter. Offensive rebound. Turner just missed it, and Graham pulls down the miss with a box out. Look at him go again. Full steam ahead for Hunter Graham.
Tough
underneath.
Got it! Got it! Oh, Meerman was in a no man's land there. Graham just drove right at him and finished through contact. Should have been an and one.
Should have been indeed, and the celly was just as good as the finish.
This is a furious pace as the red team now looks to capitalize.
Shot fake, Turner, step through, no, denied. Wait a minute, we might have a whistle. Oh, it looks like our official, Mr. Wells, might have saw some contact. Okay, we have a ruling. It's going to be a foul. Mr. Roach was a little bit confused.
Yeah,
I don't know if he agreed with his partner's call on that one.
So Kyle Wells on the baseline made the call, and then he left it up to Zach Roach to determine which number it was. I think he got it right. But regardless, LT Turner, again, Brandon, getting to the rim. It's such a vital part of the game. Cash on the first free throw, by the way, nothing but net.
Look at the clean stroke.
Getting to the rim, so important. Coach McCartney's got to figure out a way to shut off that drive.
Setting up the crew. Coach Westendorp, cool as a cucumber on the other sideline as that one misses. Turner goes 1 for 2. Hunter Graham to lead the charge again. Turner trying to basketball. Schultz has got it back. Gives it back to Graham. Graham looks, winds, fires. That one just short. Rebound by Williams. Back out. Davis.
Bank.
Oh, goodness. The bank has reopened. And it's only 7:15.
It wasn't quite a three, Brandon, but as our famous friend likes to say, Jay Billis, the best time to shoot a three is off an offensive rebound, and that's exactly the look that they got. Patrick Davis just a step in front of that line, but he buries the long one and then gets a good defensive play on the other end.
Just trying to find Richard Smith on that pass, unable to do so. Subs potentially both ways. I think a timeout might have been called first. And it is. It looks like we have reached our media timeout halfway through the first 20 minutes of basketball. We'll step aside. We'll be right back after this right here on Ferris Athletics with Unified Special Olympics Basketball.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
Welcome back here to Jim Wink Arena. We got an exciting one for you right now. Brody, you wanted a one-point game. You got it so far through the first 10. 7-6 in favor of Team Red, the Bulldogs, over Team White, the Scrappy Dogs. Coach Westendorp right now competing against his top assistant and Mallory McCartney. And right now, it's not the mentee, it's the mentor on top through the first 10.
Well, the Bulldogs' ability to get into the paint so far has been the difference, but the offense has started coming around in the last 3 minutes. Let's see if one of these teams wants to apply some pressure. We saw Hunter Graham start to pick up full court. LT Turner return the favor on the other side. Both these teams keep trying to get into a rhythm halfway through this first half.
Jacob Stroop hits the inbound and will forward and on as Team White will look to set it up. Travis Taylor with it just near the arc. Autumn Sims applying some heavy man-to-man defense so far, swarming. Oh, what a dribble.
Splits
inside. Michael with the rebound. Quick one on the way is just long, and Team Red pulls down the miss. This is not a man you want to see with his arms towards the rim from outside.
Defense.
Look at this defense.
Good defense. Keeping Jackson Whitaker with no opportunity. Look out, here we go. Fireworks.
Clear the runway for Michael Bingham, and Team White's got their first lead of the night.
Great anticipation by Bingham, but Brandon, the ball pressure, the on-ball defense from both of these teams starting to pick up as we thought might happen as we push towards 8 minutes left in this first half.
Going the other way, Jacob Stroop. He wants a long ball.
Pop it.
On the way.
Looks good.
Just short. Michael on the rebound again. He'll tee up a 2 this time. Same spot, just a bit short. Left to right was spot on. Alexander now We'll see if they try to go fast. They do. Autumn Sims on the catch, going inside. Looks to try to find someone and does. Great rip through. Back for Sim, over her head, has a teammate there. Back up top, Alexander from deep. No good from outside. Trying to fight for the rebound. Sims has got it, scrapping for the miss. On the way is just short. Bingham pulls down the miss. Jacob Stroop towards half court, looks for Bingham, finds Michael, over now. Skurbeek, a long ball. This is her shot. That one's short. She might get another one inside, looks in, and scores.
Well, you don't usually see her miss that shot from the wing, Brandon. Maybe not quite warmed up enough. Her first trip off the bench. Later in the game, that one's fallen.
Look at this defense once again. Travis Taylor wants that basketball.
Oh, ball pressure, so good. Hamilton has no space.
Hamilton trying inside. Sims!
Just
short.
off the front.
It's so hard trying to see. Coach McCartney right in the middle of our vantage point. On the way, just short.
Good board, good board.
Look at Caleb Clark now. Has one ahead. We'll see. He might take it himself. Over towards the arc. Inside the lane. Just short. Trying to grab his own miss. Autumn Sims pulls down another rebound for Team Red. Trying to dribble it across. Taylor once again applying pressure at half court. Here comes the trap. Almost lost it. Red trying to keep the basketball. Was deflected as Zach Roach right over there. Official clearly indicates this one underneath. All alone. Great feed outside. Team Red on the way. No offensive rebound. Another try. Just a bit short. Not able to find it. How about another? That one is short from Sims. How about another look inside? That one's strong. Oh, and it looks like Tyler Hamilton just took it away from Bingham. And it earns him a two.
Sarah Weller was rewarded for her hard work right there. Both Weller and Taylor on the glass work out there. And the red team wanted to make sure that they were rewarded for that effort.
Team Red gets a bucket. They still trail, however. 10-9 ball game to this point. We'll see 5 aside, almost the starting lineups that we began this game with for Team Red. Team White going with more of that second crew here to try to stay hot in this one. Allie Schultz will have the honors to bring it across.
Yeah, you know what? I like going to this second rotation because Patrick Davis gave some great minutes in his first shift.
Here's Spiedelman, just a bit strong. That's his shot. It's uncharacteristic. He's missed so far. Look at this outlet up. What a catch to the lane.
Oh, he got it.
Are you kidding me?
Sports Center top 10. Someone call him.
Kevin Pease with arguably the play of the night so far. Oh, another from Borders. Numbers up ahead. He might look for the lob.
He's got it.
Now takes the jumper. You bet.
Cash. Little nylon. Short side jumper. Borders drains it. They've got the lead, Brandon.
Great stuff so far. Oh, Davis wants a three. Just a bit short. He's looking to run. Looking inside.
Oh,
look out.
Yeah, that's a business decision from Allie Schultz. What do you do?
Get out the way. She does so wisely, but Team Red has exploded out of that substitution. Schultz trying to get her team back. Off for Hardy. Hardy on the outside. Hardy inside, looks for Bidelman, finds him. Right on that block. Trying to get his shot going, just a bit short. Hardy back for Bidelman, but it's ripped away. I think this might go to Team Red.
Oh,
no, they're going to say it stays. Off in the hands of a deflection. Says, I mean, you called it. Zach Roach is going to be playing some tough spots tonight.
I think he might have been refereeing with his eyes closed there. That was a little tough call for Team Red.
Hardy back out. Davis just a bit short. Great pass. Not able to score. Too close for her. Oh, and look at the deflection. Trying to go ahead. Borders on the bounce. Left-handed lay. No, he missed it. Alyssa Worth grabs the miss. Got a piece of it back up, and it's good for Borders. 17-10 score in favor of Coach Westendorf's Bulldogs.
Yeah, with the way this first half has gone, it's been so close. Red team going on a bit of a run. You got to think Coach McCartney might be wanting to use that timeout, get things settled down as she's got a line change about to come in.
Davis just a bit off. He is really getting close to the rim. On the way again, nothing doing for Fowler. They get it ripped away. Pease again on the defense. Borders looks to capitalize. Going from the outside. He wants a three. Just missed it a titch long.
That's his shot, though. He can absolutely knock that down. You look. He just looked over here, gave a little sly smile because he knew that one should have gone in.
Hardy off the catch. Looking to go inside, back out for Schultz, back for Davis. Davis back for Schultz. How about a 3-ball?
Deep one.
You got it.
Hand down, man down. Alyssa Worth was there, not in a good enough stance, and Schultz makes her pay.
That's why she wears the 3s on the chest for the Bulldogs. Going. Borders looking to go to work. Inside, just a bit short. Nathan Clarabout on the miss. Potential open jump shot on the way. Great pass instead. Oh, not able to score it. His Borders on the way. He got it to drop.
Resiliency on the glass so far. The offensive rebounding margin in favor of the Bulldogs, and Nick Borders lets the scrappy dogs know as he heads back to the bench.
How about it indeed? While we have a chance, of course, big thanks to some of our great supporters for this event. Preferred Office Machines, as well as Culver's, and of course, the Special Olympics College Club. We see them over there cheering with their signs. They are bringing the heat here in the building across the way. And not to mention the fans behind us, Brody. I'm wearing long sleeves, and I'm regretting that decision. It is packed in here behind us. Here's Graham now. Works through a double team, trying to go inside to the glass. Just missed it short. How about a second one? Just a bit short. Third time's a charm for Hunter Graham.
Little Anthony Davis action down low, short side miss. Got it back not once, not twice. The third time's a charm. And just like that, back to a 4-point game. Scrappy Dogs hanging in there.
Breck Mateer will orchestrate the offense for Team Red. Floats it over the top. It's a good look there. Trying to get some sort of offense control. The officials didn't see that one. They're going to rely on the players perhaps, and it looks like Team White will win the jury over for this possession.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was quiet after the ball went out of bounds, that's because it was. There was
no whistle. We just played on. Vickers tries to rip Graham. Great job on the body control. He's going to go through. Oh, goes through one man to the rim. Just missed it. Riley on the miss. Trying to look ahead. Great feed for Vickers.
Running the floor.
Vickers. Hands off. Almost a clean look. Firing.
Backboard!
Oh! How about it? The bank is open.
Offhand floater in the lane for Tyler Schleppler.
Are you kidding me? That's unreal stuff right there. Here's
prime
Graham.
Michael Jordan, Brandon. That is ridiculous.
Graham inside.
And
Count the bump and the bucket. Hunter Graham making his presence felt inside. And he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, the clock is still running. I don't know that anyone has noticed it. Oh, there we go. Just as I say that. They'll stop it at 34.5, but Hunter Graham, Brandon, again, his ability to get down to that baseline, finish inside, not settle for that floater on the baseline, keep working into the painted area, finishing at the rim.
He earns a bucket, a free throw try, and even a shoe tie during the timeout to make this a 3-point play opportunity. On the way, just missed it. Rebound by Team Red, 4-point game heading into the final 30 seconds of the half. Vickers brings it across half court. One last look potentially here for Team Red. Surveying on the top, the Canton product looks, finds Mateer on the top, almost lost it and does. Look at the hustle on the floor for Graham. Look out, he's got 10 seconds to the rim. You
got it! Oh, Hunter Graham with some huge minutes in these last 3 of the first half, and we have a
Good at the goal!
Oh, my
goodness!
I almost spoke too soon, Brandon. That was almost Trey Holloman-esque against Maryland. He just about cashed that.
Great. But basketball here in Jim Wink Arena. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got some epic dumps coming up after this right here on Ferris Athletics YouTube with Unified Basketball.
First, you'll move in. Make your first music video. Animate a logo. Create a documentary. Stream sports. Produce live television. Collaborate with others. And make an impact. Learn how to capture the moment in television and digital media production at Ferris State University.
All right, here we go. The dunk contest begins here in Jim Wink Arena. You want some of the best you've never seen on 2K? Well, let's stay tuned and find out. We got our 4 selections ready and getting warmed up. Of course, they've been playing some basketball, but you have to keep in mind, throwing down dunks is different than conditioning up and down the floor, Brody, so these guys are going to bring out their best. We're getting our judges set up. I expect nothing less than what we'd see in the overtime professional circuit from these guys.
You know, if you weren't sitting here next to me in the broadcast booth, Brent, I'd probably take you as my favorite to win this dunk contest. However, I will put my money on Carter Meerman. Look, he might be the shortest guy that's on the floor right now, but do not underestimate his ability to throw one down. He can get up, and I think I'm going to take him to pull the upset. I like his ability to pull something spectacular.
All righty, I love it. I'm going with the big lanky man, Owen Hardy. We've seen him throw it down in game. He's ready to unleash the full bag. He's been waiting for his moment. We'll see what he has in mind. First up scheduled is Karan Williams, the youngster for the Bulldog men's squad. We haven't seen him this year, but he's been itching for this opportunity, and he will be our first dunker here in the building.
The freshman can't let the nerves get to you on this big of a stage. That's the key thing, right? You get a couple opportunities to throw it down, but you want that first. You got somewhere to go up from there. We'll see how the freshman handles the nerves.
So Coach Westendorp, Coach McCartney will be serving as judges. There is a third chair out there, and I am just as intrigued as you for who might be in that third chair. Right now, we are awaiting to see who that. Oh, I think I see a glimpse of him. It's athletic director Steve Brocklebank making his way in. He's going to have judging duties this honor for this first dunk. Here comes Williams with a nice slam.
All right, I take it back. No nerves for the freshman. That was pretty good.
Simple, clean. He didn't mess up the first time. That's one of the keys. How is the execution? Score awards. I see a 6. I see a 7. And we'll see what Coach McCartney has. And
Pretty generous.
Math serves me correctly as a communication major at 21 through that first dunk. And now it's Michael Bingham's turn. Oh, look out. Uh-oh.
0.
He missed the first pass. The easiest part of the slam, big fella. He'll have another.
-3. All right, so we got to add that to the count. Remember, -3 from the last one.
You got it.
Oh!
Would have been nasty if he got the cradle on the windmill all the way around. He might have to go to the secondary here. Only 60 seconds for these dunkers.
Hey! Okay, all right, that was pretty good. Hit the rim, too. Little extra adjustment in the air. Style points.
Now, did he plan that? Because if he planned that, we're talking a couple ticks higher. So we got an 8, we got a 9, we got a 10. So that would put the total at 27. Now, do they count the -3? I don't know. At the very beginning, Coach Westendorp added that disclaimer. Here comes Hardy. Oh, goodness!
Double cock overhead, backward slam. Come on.
That's my pick, baby.
Oh, harsh from Steve.
Oh, my God.
9's more like it. 9's more like it.
I'm going to have to chat with Steve after this one. I will definitely attest that should have been all 10s. Here comes Meerman. Ooh, missed the windmill. You're right, Brody. He's got the hops. He might not have the roster sheet height, but boy, he makes up for it with a bounce. There. Jump back out. Third time's a charm for 11. Meerman. Got it.
Let's see how he critiques it. Mal's got an 8. Kurt's got a 7. Steve with a 7. All right.
Okay, so that would make it at 22. Now we're going to go on back again through the rotation. Karan Williams.
Hey!
Woo!
Oh, my goodness. If he didn't lose that coming up between the legs, I think he had it. He was up there.
He tried it. Will he go for a second attempt at it? Oh, the 360.
All right.
I like it. He changed up the game plan, kept it a little bit simpler, and the judges agreed, 27.
Even though it felt anticlimactic because he missed what would have been a 10 across the board, the judges, I figured, would respect that one because that was still a sweet dunk.
Here comes Bingham. Woo! He brought that around the world and back on that windmill.
2 10s. Can we get across the board? Hey! Unanimous sweep.
30 for Bingham. Now I believe takes the lead. Hardy's turn. Okay, and some pizzazz to it. The big fella with the stuff.
Mal is quick with it. She has that 10 written down before the feet have even hit the ground.
Back-to-back 30s. I don't envy Meerman's position right now to follow up those two. Okay.
Ooh,
Did
all
you
right,
see
all
that?
right. He slept
He
on him.
cocked it back with the elbow.
Oh, he slept on him with the other arm, too.
Exactly. The
Ooh, I would have
judges-
given that one a 9. I like that one.
Wow,
Steve's got it.
25. Okay. And it's Bingham that wins it for the Bulldogs. So it turns out the analysts are always wrong, and today is a prime example of so.
We need to study, obviously. Don't know ball because we had 4 options, Brandon. We each had a 25% chance, and we failed.
So we picked different winners out of 4. 50% chance we win, and we still blew it. We flipped the coin and guessed wrong. But you know what? That's okay, because at the end of the day, we saw some sweet slams, and those will go on the highlight reels. I guarantee asking us for this stream right now to get those highlights back to post on the Instagram and the YouTube after this game is over. But we do have a check presentation here coming at halftime for our Special Olympians. And right now, looking to wait to see the number. And there it is, $680 going to Michigan Area 5 Special Olympics. Round of applause for all of our fans here in attendance donating. And with the Venmo, I believe, still open. The duck race right now, I believe, is coming to a close. But, man, it's some great stuff, being able to give back to these spectacular athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to remember that does not include the Dean Transportation grant that the SportsCom program usually gets, which I believe, if I heard correctly earlier this year, was $1,000 from Dean Transportation.
Yes.
So that number will be a little bit higher. As you said, Brand, there's still some opportunities for fundraising available, but $680 is an unbelievable number for this program to generate for Area 5 Special Olympians. And Brent, I'm turning around for the first time. I got to say, this is a packed house. This is a good crowd on hand, and they've been treated to excellent basketball so far. 2-point game at the half. This is what the doctor ordered.
Absolutely. I feel bad because our fans are making perceptions right now because they see some of the empty stands right behind us shooting across the court over to that side. It's because all the fun stuff's happening behind us. All the fans are packed in behind us, and we're treated to a great halftime entertainment session. And right now we got about 7 minutes to go before we resume play. We'll see if the teams are itching to get back out of the court a little bit earlier. But overall, first half, Brody, I mean, we saw the defense start to pick up really at the end of the half. It felt like everybody just got warmed up, and this second half should be an electric factory.
Well, sometimes when you start a game when the stakes are this high, both teams can take a little bit to settle into the game. I think that's what we saw through the first 8 minutes or so, but after that under 12 timeout, both teams settled in. We saw amped up ball pressure that really limited the abilities at the three-point line, but both teams responded nicely. They started getting towards the rim, finishing chances down low, which we were seeing some blown opportunities early in the game. They settled down, they finished at the rim, 21-19 our score at the half, and we are set up for a fantastic second half of basketball. And again, this is what you want to see when you're talking basketball in April. 2 teams laying it all on the line, and that's what we've had through 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Who snuck a camera down floor level and got a view of us for a second there. I think I see the man over there. That's the guilty party.
Well done.
Skylar Worden, of course, a great job. TDMP across the board has done fantastic with this event. We can't wait to see their great stuff in the second half here on our stream that we're following along online as well. They've done a great job here today putting the stream together so you guys can get the whole view of the action, some of the best shots, some of the best angles of this basketball game. It's all their hard work at the end of the day, and they've done a great job so far with this event.
Not just tonight, but all year, Brandon. The things that they're able to do for us in hockey broadcasts right throughout the season, through the football season, as well as a couple basketball games sprinkled in there. Just unbelievable stuff. And it goes more to show you what students at Ferris State University are able to do, right? That hands-on experience. We talked about the SportsCom program putting this event on, running the Red Out event earlier in the year. TDMP students have the same opportunities to get their hands dirty and get right on that camera with some experience. So they're doing great stuff. They've done great stuff, and they'll continue to do great stuff.
Absolutely. Big thanks as well goes out to the Special Olympics College Club, as we mentioned earlier. If you are on campus and you want to help with events like this, be a part of the Special Olympics College Club. You can find out more, I believe, on it was formerly known as Bulldog Connect on Ferris 360. You can find more information on how to register for the RSO and be a part of this. And as well, big thanks as well, Brody, you mentioned the Dean Transportation.
Yep.
Giving $1,000 to the event. I just got the official number here at 1K. I mean, it's been great. They have supported this event for so many years. They've supported Red Out as well for the heart-to-heart event that we have supporting women's heart health. They do a great job, and it really goes to show all these great outside businesses, community members coming together for a great cause. It's a great sight to see.
Absolutely it is, and big shout out as well to the Big Rapids community, the Area 5 community for all their support. You know, these events aren't possible. The money is not raised without the support from the community, right? So people coming in here, supporting in person, but then also donating to an amazing cause. That's what it's all about, and they've been treated to great basketball, and we got to give them a huge shout out for what they've been able to accomplish. And you know what? We should be in store for a great second half. So that's the way to reward the people for coming out and support.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing. They supported this event, so I'm going to go support them. I'm going to Culver's after this is over.
Hey.
I'm getting a Butterburger to go, and I'm going to enjoy the evening and what has been a great evening indeed. Final warm-ups taking place. We are just about 4 minutes away here, and Brody will take a break, and we'll bring it back with the second half action right here on Ferris Athletics YouTube for Special Olympics Unified Basketball.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
All right, we bring it back here to special unified basketball coverage here. Courtside with us, former player of this event, now a coach in this event, Mallory McCartney. I mean, Mal, it's got to be great to not only have that experience as an athlete, now you get to coach in it and be as competitive. I've seen you over there throwing some jabs at Coach Westendorf's way. How does it feel to be able to be part of such a great event?
Absolutely. I mean, it means everything. Player and playing in this game meant so much, and now being on the other side to coach and really almost they really lead us. It's not really us leading them. So they lead us and they inspire us. It's so amazing.
Absolutely. And you brought the game plan, the outside shot early on. I know you love that in your arsenal. You love that from your team. Haven't hit it so far, but it feels like living up to the name. You've scrapped a little bit to get some points. Talk about the first half for your group.
Absolutely. I mean, our group, like you just said, they're scrappy. They're all grit. We told them we want them shooting every single three that's open. If somebody pulls up at half court, we want them to do it. So we're all shooters. They love it. We're a lot of energy, and we're going to have a good second half.
Now, what's going to be the game plan in the second half? I mean, Coach Westendorf's might throw a press at you, might throw a triangle into you. You never know. What are you expecting from them, and how are you going to counter?
Yeah, exactly. We're going to give Josh the ball, and we're going to say, go score, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
All right. Folks, I know that camera's over here. Mark this down. Josh Beidelman's going to get a bucket. Well, Mal, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Big thanks to Mallory for joining us. Great piece of this game, being a part of it as a player, such a memorable player here in this very floor, now being a part of it. Great to see her in a coaching role, and hey, she gets her first courtside interview. Great across the board for Mal.
Yeah, absolutely. What a legendary career for her, and culminating in that Final Four with her her senior season. Unbelievable the way that she played through injury as well in that game. Just fantastic. And she continues to give back to this program, right, as an assistant coach, and now here as the head coach of the Heart to Heart game. Just a legendary career, storied career for Mal McCartney.
It's been awesome, and I'm hearing rumblings, of course, from our officiating crew. We might see a tighter second half. How those teams adjust, we will find out. It's going to be a great second half in store. We are just about 10 seconds, that's right, 10 seconds away from getting back to for Coach Westendorf's Bulldogs, a red team. Coach White, or Team White, I should say, under Coach McCartney, getting fired up, ready to go for the second half of basketball. We'll see what five they throw out first. We heard from Coach McCartney. We'll maybe hear from Coach Westendorf at the completion of this game. I think he wants to hold off on the interview because he wants to post-game with a W. We'll see if Coach McCartney has some things in store to try to counteract that, but we'll see the first five coming out first here for both teams. And we'll see if they can get those shots falling here in this second half. The red team has done a great job of scrapping, getting a lot of those second chance looks early on.
Yeah, I think both teams are going to want to be a little bit quicker in the second half to settle into the game. We talked about that. It took almost 10 minutes in that first half for each team to look like they were comfortable, start getting up on the scoreboard a little more consistently. So I think both these teams, that'll be a focal point in the second half. How do we put the ball in the basket more effectively early on in this second?
So let's get to work, shall we? It'll be Michael Bingham to throw it in, and we are under with the second half of basketball here in Jim Wink Arena. Dribbling through. Jeannie Dooley had a couple quick looks, not able to score on that one. Offensive rebound, goes back out. She might get a second one. Goes down with 2 dribbles. Inside the lane. Up with a granny shot, just missed it short. This one out of bounds. We'll see where it's going, and it's going to be red basketball, our official says. There on the baseline, perhaps. We might need instant replay set up. We took it down for the season, but if we had a chance to look at it, we certainly would.
Oh.
Turner almost had one from almost down to Morley and back. Oh, with a rip through. Here comes Clarabout. Clear the runway, and that's stuffed.
Just like that, Brandon, tie game. Coach McCartney's squad comes out, gets in transition, an easy look at the rim.
Lions back. LT Turner looks to size it up towards the baseline. Underneath. Stuffed by Bingham. That was disrespectful with the smile from Michael. Taking it away from the rim. Oh, and a rip the other way. Up ahead. Back for Turner. And just rolled it off the rim. Clarabout pumps it back out. Chance here for the red team. Turner on the way. Missed it off the glass. Williams pulls down the miss.
Couple good opportunities for the red team right away. Good response after failing to get back in transition. Careless pass, though, from the freshman.
What was he thinking? Lyons was just camping under that one. Here's Meerman. Uh-oh, Turner wants an outside look. That one is just short. It'll bounce just near the boundary. Mr. Roach didn't see where the basketball went. And here comes Bingham with a stuff.
Well, I got to say, he wins the dunk contest at the halftime festivities, but he wasn't taking any chances with the style points on that one. Gives his team the lead, and it's to transition early. That has Coach McCartney's squad on top.
Turner on the step back. Sky arcing shot, not able to drop. Great rebound underneath for Jenny Wilson. She's going to run the point. Look at her go down the rim. Trying to get inside with the spin. Oh, my goodness.
Off the glass, and Wilson does it all.
Look at the Selly.
Woo!
You have the right to celebrate after a beauty of a play like that.
Oh, my goodness. That was spectacular. We've had a couple top 10 worthy plays, Brandon. Oh, she gets the steal. Go, run.
She wants more. Crossing half court. She might try again. Look out behind. Sees 2. Fires anyway.
Stop, pop.
Just a bit off. Getting it outside. Brandon Clarabout. Spot up triple.
Bang! Bottoms, and Kurt Wessendorf's got to start thinking about using that timeout. His team does not look settled into this second half.
Turner trying to get teams settled. Going back to the left, almost had it ripped away. Trying to see if he can find someone open. Dribbles all the way to the corner. Thought about the shot. Looks, finds Meerman up top. Grace Lyons with it. Great pass. Just outside the block area.
Good look inside.
Nice feed.
Got the front roll.
Christopher Carter with a bounce around.
Little shooter's touch, and the red team's on the board. They cut it to 5. That'll stop the run. But the damage is done for the starting unit in the second half. How about the way the Scrappy Dogs came out to go in the first 3:30?
So subs are in now. I was about to say we have 6 on the floor for Team Red, but Alyssa Worth has went over to the sideline. She was just very enthusiastic about her team's play there as we resume. 5-on-5 we go. Team White with the basketball. Dribbling down, Matthew Schlarf gives off. Davis! Just a bit short. It was a good-looking mid-range shot. He got the bounce back. How about a quick one on the way, and got it! Matthew Schlarf with a touch.
The
from the
hustle
mid-range.
play from Davis keeps building on that strong performance in the first half. Rewards his teammate Schlarf with the open look. Snaps the net.
Stacy Taylor facilitating. Now Sims fires and connects up the window with a kiss.
Points in the paint. for the red team. Kurt Westendorp loves it. Transition, though, the other way. Davis, just long.
Just missed it. Whitaker, he's looking at his teammate. Finds him. Hamilton for 3.
Gives the celly as well. Hamilton splash. He's letting him know.
We got an appeal that might have been a 2-point shot. We're going to have to look at the replay later on. Coach McCartney is adamant that his foot was on the line. Looking for a bounce on the way is just short. Looking for Clark. Off the window, just a bit strong. Hardy backing in. Oh, but he missed the dunk. He missed the 2-footer.
Well, I'll tell you what, they didn't score on that sequence, but Jackson Whitaker is not going to like watching film on that one. Hamilton again off the front. Jackson Whitaker just missed 3 box outs. I'm telling you right now, Brandon, as a coach, those are the things you circle and say, I don't care that they didn't score.
Look at this. Davis just a bit short. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Hamilton was feeling red hot. Somebody turned off the stovetop. Now he's looking ice cold off that look. We'll see if he tries a 3rd try. Team Red will inbound it here. Stacy Taylor will have facilitating duties with that great dribbling display across half court. Trying to pass, it's taken away. Look out the other way. Patrick Davis, coast to coast, just not able to finish it. Hardy backing in, great pass. Davis again. Puts it in on the second chance points for Team White.
Offensive rebounding has been there all night long for the Scrappy Dogs. Points in the paint on the other side, second chance points for the Dogs.
Whitaker, great find for Sims.
Oh!
She's red hot.
Free throw line jumper, bottoms. Back and forth we go.
Schultz getting hawked on a double team. Gives it back for Davis. Davis winds one up. That one is just long. Whitaker, oh, he gives it out ahead. Now Allie Schultz going to return the favor on defense. Hamilton, on the step back. He doesn't want to shoot it. Back to Sims. That's a great look.
That's her spot.
She's been great. Just a bit short on that one. Rebound by Patrick Davis. Look at him run the floor. Inside the key. Looks, fires, no. Trying to get his own miss and does. Got some teammates. He wants to take it himself.
Shooter's touch. Davis. A huge game continues.
The jump shots are falling for Team White. Coach McCartney said if they start hitting, it's going to be dangerous, and certainly has done so in the first 7 minutes of the second half. Subs both ways now. We'll see if Team Red has an opportunity to try to calm themselves down a little bit. They're going to get the basketball underneath. Alyssa Worth will inbound it. And you see Josh Beidelman. He says, no, it's not going to be that easy. I'll pick you up full court. It's just been an absolute grit fest man-to-man as we take another look. Look at that beautiful touch from Davis on the mid-range jump shot. And that's something to watch, especially that rim's got a little bit more give to it here on the left side of your screen. So we'll watch that all the way. Fires. That one just a bit long. It was a good look there for Team Red, and Rick Mateer not able to score. Hunter Graham stepping through over the top. Got the roll.
The transition game continues to be in the favor of the Scrappy Dogs. Hunter Graham is fired up as he should be. He has been on a tear tonight.
Look at a little pressure once again. Travis Taylor is continuing that defensive performance here so far.
Amazing what happens when some shots start to fall. The defensive intensity picks up. Yeah, it's not his game. Good head fake, though. Moves to the rim. Claire Ball, the hammer.
Yeah, it was all right. He's 7 feet tall. He should be able to stuff that one. No, great slam there from Nate Clairbout. Makes it now a 5-point game. Team White on top, 36-31 to this juncture. Team White is trying to get somebody open here. Hunter Graham pleading with his teammates. I need to find somebody to pass to, and does. Here's Beidelman underneath, off the window, just a bit strong. Clairbout pulls down the miss. Here comes the big man trying to run the floor with a crossover towards the baseline. Bingham shades him over to that side. Here's Pease, lines up an elbow jump shot, just missed. Worth passes up an easy layup. Oh no, it's gonna roll. Wait a minute, what? Coach Westendorp on the floor, but he's taking it away. Wait a minute, a lot for the ref? What is going on in the building? And Bingham with a two-hand stuff.
I've seen a lot of things in my day, Brandon. That was one of the wildest sequences I have ever witnessed. Coach Westendorp tries to save his team a point. Then Bingham tries to flex on him with a little lob from the official, and instead it just results in a casual slam.
They must have had some discussion before that juncture. Otherwise, that's elite telepathy to be on the same page. Here's Pease, not able to score that one. Alyssa Work trying to run down the miss and does in the corner. Back for Kevin Pease, thinks about another one. Oh, with a jab step, just a bit to the left. Flowerbout looks for a pass, finds one. Great look on the way, just short there. Janine Holcomb just trying to get that mid-range to fall, not able to do so. Hunter Graham driving inside. Clairbout shades, looking for the jump shot. Dodd
Good
second,
pump fake.
going inside, sees a wall all the way in front, going inside.
Go up, big fella, and one.
Goodness! How about it, Hunter Graham? I mean, that's just great stuff.
Amongst the trees, the body control, finishing through contact. I mean, those are the two tallest players on the floor. And Nate Clairbaugh and Alyssa Worth. And Hunter Graham says, I don't care, watch this.
That's a combined 13 feet and 5 inches of altitude he had to maneuver to get that one to go down through the cylinder, and it was a pretty one. We got 9:54 to go here in this one. 40-31 is our score. We got our official PA reads in the building here. We might have a short stoppage, but we'll be back here in just a moment. And now I see Michael Bingham and one of our officials, Kyle Wells, talking about that blunder of a play on that alley-oop attempt earlier.
Yeah, I don't think Kel was too happy with the feed. Kyle Wells threw it at the bottom of the net. And Brandon, I've never been an ooper, okay? I've never been one to go up and catch it. But I'll tell you what, if I was, I'd want that thing over the rim.
I would say it makes the job a lot easier to put it through the cylinder when you don't have to put it above and then back underneath. You can just stuff it.
I guess that's why we pay Kyle Wells to blow the whistle and not throw passes.
And that's why we have our microphones right next to our chins courtside
Exactly.
with all of you folks at home.
We're all where we're supposed to be.
I think that is indeed correct. What a great display. We still got 10 more minutes of this.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to have a great time here for the final 9:54 of action. Both teams have got their 5 aside, and we are ready to resume action. Right now, it should be Team Red's ball here out of the timeout. Mia Riley will hand off to Cole Vickers. We're back underway with basketball here in Big Rapids. A Special Olympics unified game. Borders is back in and firing, just missing that one. He might line up another one. He'll try the mid-range in with a 2, just a bit short. Vickers back to Borders. Now will bully his way inside and gets it third time the charm. Right up top off the rim.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, when you're missing from the outside, the mid-range isn't falling. How do you get yourself to see the ball go through the net? You either get to the free throw line or you get to the rim. Borders went straight at the defense down low, finishes at the rim, and that's a huge basket for Coach Kurt Westendorf's squad with 9 minutes to go in this second half.
Kathy Gill all the way, 3/4 of the court, and continuing on. Nobody stopping her. Fires that one. Nice pass inside.
Got the finish. Oh, that was a dime down low. And right there for the finish was Jacob Stroop. They answer right back.
That one might have been out of Coach McCartney's playbook. Great feed underneath. Not able to finish it. Tyler Schupler, he's made some of those shots early on. Look at the pressure. Brandon Clairbout triple team. Looks up ahead. That one intercepted. Look at the defense from Schupler right off the miss. Borders just a bit short. Clairbout, that might have went off his knee.
He just lost it.
He did.
He just dropped the ball. He's distraught, but that's the right call. I mean, he just dropped the basketball.
And underneath.
Oh, the inbounds play. Little trickery.
We call it a tempo 2 from down under.
I like it. I like the pressure. You know, make the other team have to make the play to get across half court. Vickers picking up full. Mia Riley right there. Borders in there as well. Cut off quickly by Schepler. White team broke the pressure, Brandon, but I like the aggressiveness.
Clairbout underneath to the baseline. Looks for Stroop. Now is double team. Oh, he wants a 3-ball. In and out, no good. Vickers is going to have his turn. Look at these two smiling. Vickers looks. Great pass. Borders not able to finish it. Rebound. Back up. Oh, not able to get that one to go. How about a second try? A third one. Not able to finish. How about number 4? That one's a bit short. Brandon Clairbout finally pulls down the miss. He would have been benched by now in a real game for the lack of box out. Here's Stroop. Stroop trying to collect the basketball. Looking to get a shot up from long ways out. Off the top of the backboard. Looking for the geometric bounce shot. Not able to get that one to fall. Riley up ahead. Riley to Borders. Borders on the way and gets the 2.
You know, Brandon, that drill that your coaches in high school has sometimes annoyed you. They made you run to start every practice called the 3-man weave.
Oh,
yeah, that's why
yes.
right there. That was beautiful.
Great execution there from Team Red. They have climbed back. It's now only 5. Subs waiting at the table.
Good
Great pass. Stroop tees it
Good
up.
look.
Just missed it. Vickers now up ahead of the pack. He's got a 4-on-1. Lobs it up ahead for Borders. Borders going to run it down. He wants that baseline J. You bet.
Got it. Oh, Nick Borders with a good catch on the pass. Not great placement from Vickers, but Borders with the stop, the pop. And just like that, one possession game, 6:42 on the clock.
Boy, this is as good. You can't find script writers to imitate something like this right now. 6:37 to decide it. Subs coming in, and now our officials are working on their jump shot. They've already been a part of the game more than we anticipated, but they're going to get some shots in while we can. We got our floor sweepers out here doing a great job as well. Don't need any slip-ups here. How competitive this final 6.5 minutes is going to be here. We're going to see everything pressure-wise from both teams.
We saw that wild sequence, right, where Kyle Wells tried to throw the lob. I hope that Zach Roach popping that free throw line jumper does not indicate what's to come, all right? That's all I'll say.
But who's it going to count for? On the way!
Oh!
That one is just short. Long look. Just about find the cylinder for Willison. LT Turner. Oh, on the step back. Just not able to finish it.
Yeah, I'd love to see him just take that up strong. He did all the hard work. He got in there, got amongst the trees, and then faded away. Take that thing at the rim.
Look at this matchup. Big on point guard. Hardy gets it across. Oh, Karan Williams. That one just short.
That's
Turner
a settle.
pulls down the miss. I think you agree. They almost could have had a better look on that possession. Turner driving.
There
Turner.
you go. Take it at the rim.
Pump fake. Step back. You bet.
All right, I'm wrong. Do what you want, LT. I see you flexing on him. I see you styling. Little fadeaway, strong side. Got it.
He's adding that to his 2K package. Team White desperately needs a bucket. It's been a big run for Team Red. Skirbeek thought about it. Looking underneath. What an elite find. Hardy hands off. Willison. Yes. Great ball movement. That's what we like to see from the Scrappy Dogs in white.
Some next level passing, and you just hit the nail on the head, Brandon. Their offense is at its best when they can do that. And LT Turner saying, Carter, catch the ball, man. Catch the ball.
Careless turnover there from Team Red, and Team White has a chance now. Multi-possession. Skirbeek from the parking lot.
Oh!
Come on!
Way downtown. Clutch. 6-point lead. Bulldogs got to answer.
Meerman underneath. Looks back. Turner just a bit long. Hamilton with a rebound. Underneath. Looking for a quick one. In and out. Just an absolute brutal bounce. Meerman's try.
Got it back.
Rattles it home from deep, and we're back to a 3-point game.
4:20 to go. Look at this.
Turner with a steal.
Quick hands. Turner settled it down. I like the choice.
Oh, he wants it.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you serious?
Oh, my goodness. Owen Hardy. Practice the defense, buddy.
Hand down, man down for 10 and White.
Big-time players make big-time shots. The lob.
Oh, he wanted it. Nice catch, Skirbeek. She wants the triple.
Oh, my goodness. Clinic.
Sinks it. Back to 3 for Team White.
I know we had a dunk contest, but I didn't realize we had a three-point shootout as well.
We missed that part of the segment, and we got it back. Cross-court pass.
Find. Same
Turner's
spot.
Hot. Oh, just missed it. Hamilton. Whoa, to the ceiling and back, and that one might not have touched anything. Or the side of the backboard. Oh, and a rip from Turner. Turner trying to do it himself on the Euro. Just missed it. Hardy up ahead. Williams to the rack and gets it 2.
Probably got fouled as well. Tyler Hamilton not in the best defensive position. Now it's go time. You got 3 minutes left. You're down by 5. You got to cut it to a one-possession game here and get a stop. Good look. Off the glass.
Just missed it. Carter has made those shots tonight. That one just bouncing out. Look at the defensive effort, and Hamilton rips it right away. Might have been a carry. The officials didn't see it. Hamilton over to the baseline. Trying to get it on the catch. Turner trying to battle. Great defensive presence there. Ashley Pease takes it away. Hamilton again just being a pest down there defensively. Turner almost wedgied that one. We got a whistle. What just happened?
Tyler Hamilton crashing the glass. Hardy missed the box out, gives him a shove.
What is
and
that?
It'll stay red ball.
Are you kidding me, Mr. Roach?
No, I like the call. I think that's the right call. Hardy
I
just
don't
got a little
know.
lazy on the box out.
I mean, are we going to let him play or what? That looked like he had that one clean.
I don't know, man. I disagree with you, partner. I think that's a good call.
Well, I'm looking at the replay right now. Yes, was there a little bit of an extra?
Right here, he just misses the box out, shoves him out.
Yeah, I don't.
Arm extension and all.
I mean, he's not even trying to get inside. So how are you supposed to be able to box him out if he doesn't want to go down there? Just get him out of the way.
Ball don't lie. Hamilton cashes it, 4-point game. These are huge free throws. He's got to make them both.
Massive. 4-point game, maybe 3. On the way. Got it.
Clutch. Still 2:29. There's a lot of time, but you don't want this game to stay a 2-possession game if you're Kurt Westendorp's squad. You want to keep it at that 2 or 3 points, give yourself a chance down the stretch.
They're going to bring in the tower reinforcements of Nate Clairbout. In for Hamilton. Here's Graham. Oh, runs through a man. Fires just a bit short. Bouncing around for the rebound. Great job there.
Well, Shepler just got knocked to the ground, got right back up, back in there, snags the rebound, and leads to a transition opportunity for his team. Borders down the lane, and it was tipped. They'll say it stays there.
Wow, Team Red gets a possession with under 2 minutes to go. Coach Westendorp, he's going hand over hand. They get the quick pass in, just a bit short. Clairbout fighting against 3 defenders. Shepler again, just a bit short. Spinning around, Borders, driving inside, in the paint, flips it up. Got
Soft
it.
touch.
Beautiful. Patience, and gets it.
Hunter Graham has been a one-man wrecking machine all night. He's back in there for these clutch moments.
Look at Davis.
Good
holding it up
pass to
top
Davis.
for Bingham. That's his shot. Yeah,
Catch.
and that's why the mid-range turnaround is a beauty from Bingham.
Minute 13
Oh,
left.
the
Schultz
steal.
gets the steal.
Schultz for Graham. Graham trying to decide.
Oh,
rejected.
SWAT team.
Wait a minute. Oh, a foul has been called. No basket. No basket. A late whistle is called, and Graham might be shooting free throws.
Looked like Nate Clairbout, got him clean. But they're going to say he hit him down low, and yeah, it does look, Brandon, like he might have got him with the lower leg.
Boy, that's
You
it.
got to give the shooter space to land. That's the number one thing. And if Clairbout, he undercut him. He slid right in there. Looked clean. Fans don't like it, but that's a good call.
Even if you got a shoelace, you got to blow the whistle. That's the way the rules are put in place. Graham on the way. Just rolled off. Basketball gods not on his side for the first one.
Coach Westorp saying you do not need a 3. There's still plenty of game time left.
Bold strategy with 60 seconds to go. There's a miss. Scrap for it, won by Borders. Borders.
You got to take the best look. If it's a 2, perfect. If it's a 3 like this, you go for it. And Borders a little strong.
Trying to fight for it. Schultz.
Oh!
Borders wants it for 3. Just missed it. Here's Nate Clairbout around the arc. He might not be a 3-point shooter, but he might try one if he's open. Hands off. Sims looks. Fires.
Oh!
In and out, no good. Worth with a putback. It's a 1-point game.
No
Bingham
timeout coming yet.
throws a long ball, but first the timeout is taken by Coach McCartney, trying to get the troops orchestrated on the inbounds play.
Oh, goodness. Timeout came in at the perfect opportunity. They just turned that ball over, Brandon. The whistle had already blown, but they threw that thing out of bounds.
That was not a great design and a great coaching call. Really, these coaches have been excellent here in the second half. Team Red was fighting their way back. Coach Westendorp was able to get some points in a big flurry. Coach McCartney's team starts hitting shots. It's just been counterpunch left and right. Just a game of chess out here in front of us.
Well, the run that the Scrappy Dogs started with, I believe, was 9-0. And the Bulldogs have had to fight back the whole game. It's not like the Scrappy Dogs have stopped scoring. The Bulldogs have just done a nice job of staying in the game, keeping it close. It's what you talk about. You have to make it so you don't fall down by extra, as we're getting a good look at that Emma shot from all the way in the parking lot. Big possession.
Foul is called.
All right, early whistle called. Clairbout is in pretty good position, but they won't take
Wait
any
a minute.
chances.
This is another chess move. Right now, Coach Westendorp intentionally pulls a hack-a-shack to send Michael Bingham to the free throw line trying to see if he can get a 1-and-1 miss with a 1-point game.
Get the score back on the floor, little offense for defense.
LT Turner is in for Autumn Sims. She's been awesome tonight.
Sims does her job, plays good defense in the backcourt. Now they need the scoring from Turner.
Michael at the line. The biggest free throws arguably of the year. On the way. Missed it! What a bold move by Coach Westendorf. Here's Turner. Turner with 18. Trying to scrap on the floor for it. Trying to get it back. Trying to will his team. What a pass! Just missed it. Trying to get back to Borders.
Got it on the foul!
What a play!
Can you believe it?
Onions!
The bold play from Kurt works out. Michael can't clutch it up at the line. And one for Borders at the other side.
What a play. Might be the play of the game.
Now, there's still plenty of time, Brandon. 9.6 seconds is more than enough time to get the ball all the way into the front court and get a good look.
One lone rebounder is Bingham. Borders to make it a 2-point game. Missed it. And Michael Bingham left the lane early. The biggest blunder.
A disastrous final 30 seconds of the game for Michael Bingham.
2-point game.
He can make up for it, though.
9 seconds. Turner tried to rip it. Oh, it's still on the deck. Turner's got it with 5, with 4.
You got a foul. You got a foul.
Tried to put it up. Did he travel? No. That's it. Team Red, the Bulldogs, come back and win it in dramatic fashion. 56-54.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable stuff.
A coaching clinic from Kurt Westendorf down the stretch, and the Bulldogs win it 56-54 in dramatic fashion.
What a basketball game. That might have been only 40 minutes in the span of a 24-hour day, but that's going to last a lot longer in the memory books than just the 40 minutes in front of us tonight.
Unbelievable stuff. Can you believe the effort that we just watched? I mean, come on. Incredible. Incredible.
A display of athleticism, talent, strategy, and just all-out Detroit Motor City grit in front of us. What a great display. What a great cause. And at the end of the day, after all that, they'll bring it together one final time. Unified circle, sharing the moment. A team picture to follow through. What a great night. What a great day. What a great game. Incredible stuff. I don't know, Brody.
The resiliency in that second half from the Bulldogs, remarkable. You said Detroit Motor City. I would take that one step further, and I would say Big Rapids Ferris State. That's what I would say. That was the dog mentality. The Bulldogs were down, but they were never out. They battle back. They get the steal at the end of the game. Capitalize for the win.
We'll conclude you with a quick post game here as you see the players all gathering for a final team photo to forever enshrine this moment into the memories forever, as it should be. Brody, you wanted a 3-point game. They did you one better. They got you a 2-point game with a final game-winning bucket with 10 seconds to go.
Well, we might have whiffed on the halftime performance, Brandon, but at least one of us was right in the pregame show, all right? I might have said it was going to be a 3-point game for Team Red, but it was a 2-point game, so I'll take the win there. But just outstanding stuff both ways, all around, coaching performances, and on the floor, some unbelievable efforts from both these teams, and remarkable basketball. All the fans who were in attendance, I'm sure they're thinking, no better way to spend a Tuesday night in Big Rapids than watching this game. Great stuff.
Incredible stuff indeed. It's been a great night of great basketball. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. You can, of course, rewatch this as many times as you can.
I will be, for sure.
I want to see that controversial play. No, I'm just kidding. I want to watch those final 2 minutes back in repeat. What a great basketball game. The coaches on display. Maybe we'll get to hear from Coach Westendorf at the victory here in just a moment. Would love to hear his thoughts on the bold move to go for the hack-a-shack on Michael Bingham, and it leads to a bucket to win it. I mean, that's as good of coaching as you can ask for. Just incredible stuff here as the teams will break apart. What a great night. Thanks to all the great supporters, whether you're here in attendance, whether you're watching with us online on YouTube. Big thanks to Special Olympics Area 5 for just what an incredible display from the athletes. Thanks to Preferred Office Machines, as well as Culver's for their support. The Special Olympics College Club, if you're a student on campus, be sure to join, get in on the fun. Big thanks to Dean Transportation and all of their great support as well for this entire evening that we've had here in front of us. Just a great display of basketball as we roll the highlights for you here. Just some incredible plays we saw all night, some outstanding performers, some we mentioned in our pregame coverage, and some that just were flat out fantastic here tonight. Saw quite a few slams. We saw some high-flying three-point shots, and it's incredible stuff. We're going to award a raffle winner as well here in the building. That will happen momentarily for all of our great support for Special Olympics Area 5. Just some high-quality basketball on display, not only from the men's, not only from the women's of Ferris State Bulldog uniforms, but also from Special Olympics Area 5. I don't know, Brody. Most outstanding player, we have 20 different options to choose from. I might just elect to say, you know what, everybody's valuable. Yes, is it cliche, and yes, am I cheating? Sure, but at the end of the day, everybody contributed tonight.
Yeah, you know what? It's not often that you give the MVP to the losing team, but Hunter Graham's performance tonight was just remarkable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable stuff, taking it full court, getting inside, really giving the Scrappy Dogs some momentum in that first half when they so desperately needed it. They got out to a fast start in the second half, mostly because of his play, right? So I really liked his performance tonight. Unfortunate that his team didn't get the result, but you know, sometimes the MVP is on the other side of the scoreboard, and I'm going to give it to 54 in white.
I'll tell you what, I was very impressed tonight, especially from LT Turner. His team was down and out. He found a way, defensive side, get a steal, get a score.
The Mamba mentality.
He went and got it tonight, and especially Nick Borders was great once again. But every single player contributed tonight. I know every single player touched the ball, monitoring the rosters and everybody involved. Everybody touched the basketball. Everybody made a key pass, a key steal, and so everybody's rewarded tonight with a great performance indeed. The fans likely getting some autographs as they should. Very valuable in memorabilia for this cause tonight. And as that will do it probably for our coverage here on Ferris Athletics. Thanks for all streaming in. Brody, it's been a pleasure. Such a unique event. I'm glad we could put it together for all of our people watching everywhere.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Like I said, circle this day on the calendar every year. And you know what? I got to go home and watch some film from this game before our noon ball session tomorrow because I'm feeling a little rusty. I think I get the tune-up in. And in all seriousness, though, privileged to be here. Privileged to be calling this game with you, Brandon, and already looking forward to next year.
Players, make sure you stretch. That's the most important part. Thanks for all tuning in. This has been an edition of Special Olympics Area 5 Unified Basketball here at Ferris State University, courtesy of YouTube. Have a great night, and as always, go Dogs.